Yo, how's it going, people? Now, I want to make something clear before we deep dive into the video at hand. I'm sure you guys can tell already by my nasally sounding voice, well, more so than usual. I'm currently recovering from my annual sickness. Yes, I did just say annual sickness because I don't get sick too often throughout the year, but when I do, oh, good golly, Miss Molly, that shit knocks me out for a good 5 days. I'm pretty much at 95% right now. Everything is good to go for the most part with the exception of the congestion. So I apologize in advance if I have to clear my throat multiple times just like that. And that was not planned. That was just me having to clear my throat. Anywho, so the topic for today's video, I'm going to be addressing some comments I've gotten in the past couple of hours. And they're not just the past couple of hours, to be honest. They're comments that I've been receiving for the past few years. A lot of the old school subscribers of the channel, longtime viewers who've been rocking with me for, believe it or not, 10 years now. It's been 10 years since I first started uploading YouTube videos, which is just, yeah, I couldn't think of a logical word to say to describe 10 years on YouTube, but I'll save that for the long overblown 4-hour retrospective look back that I'll do later on towards the end of the year. A lot of people have been wondering, you know, I've been on YouTube for 10 years now. You started off talking about Naruto and Dragon Ball Z, but what about some of the other things that you discussed when you were a kid? What about Kingdom Hearts, man? Do you still feel the same way? Because you haven't been doing a lot of videos on the franchise. And that's something that a lot of people have been pointing out. They're wondering, where is all the Kingdom Hearts content? I only do a handful of Kingdom Hearts videos per year. Have I fallen out with the franchise? Do I just not care about it anymore? And if you guys aren't already following me on Twitter, which you should because I pretty much explained this at great lengths, I just don't really care about doing Kingdom Hearts videos. Now, don't get it twisted. That does not mean I don't care about Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is a franchise that is, no pun intended, very near and dear to my heart. It is something that has shaped me from my childhood to my early teen years and now into my early adulthood. It is a series that I am never going to forget. That being said, just because it's a series I love does not mean that I can pump out an exorbitant amount of videos just about this series. Because I don't know if you guys have known this, if you picked up to this by now, but there hasn't really been a lot to talk about with Kingdom Hearts. We have not had a new Kingdom Hearts game in almost 6 years. What have we been doing for 6 years? Waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced in June of 2013, and since then, all we've gotten are a handful of trailers and HD compilations. How am I supposed to make videos about that? Now, I've tried my very best. I've done a couple of reaction videos here and there to the trailers, and, you know, I've done unboxings for the special editions, but other than that, I feel like everything that I could do about Kingdom Hearts has already been done in one way, shape, or form, or whatever. Whether I've done like massive Q&A videos of people asking what worlds I want to see, or I've just done crazy Twitter posts where I detail everything about the franchise, there's not really much for me to do in terms of video making for this series. Like when I was doing the Kingdom Hearts 15th anniversary retrospective, that was pretty much the most time I could spend talking about Kingdom Hearts, and that was spent rehashing a video that I did in 2012 for the 10-year anniversary. What is there to talk about Kingdom Hearts? I'm sorry, you guys, if I'm being real with you, I'm not one of those people who can make a YouTube channel dedicated to Kingdom Hearts, dedicated to coming up with a new theory every day, coming up with top 10 list of worlds, coming up with just like all these things that are really stretching what it means to be a Kingdom Hearts fan. That's just not me. I'm not going to force myself to do a video about something I love just for the sake of. And I don't want to take you guys for granted, my fan base, people who love Kingdom Hearts, because I sort of feel like that's disingenuous for me to put up all these videos about things that are pretty much self-explanatory and could lead down the road of clickbait. Like, how many times can we see a top 10 worlds list in Kingdom Hearts? My top 10 worlds that I gave back in 2013 has not changed in 2018. And while it's really awesome that the more trailers we get, I'm checking off worlds from that list, I'm not going to keep making those type of videos because there isn't anything new. We haven't got a new game to play. Since Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced in 2013, all we've been doing is playing the waiting game with these trailers. If we're lucky, we'll get a new excuse me, a new trailer every single year, if that. And then we gotta hope and pray that it's not recycled. Now, this isn't a knock against the development towards the game. I'm not gonna make this a discussion on whether or not Square Enix announced it early. Yes, they did. I'm not gonna make this a discussion on whether or not Square Enix needs to have a better handling of their development. Yes, they should. But as it stands, I don't see the benefit in doing a video every single time they come out with a new Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. You wanna know why? Because it's just a trailer showing more gameplay of a Kingdom Hearts game. A game that we already know how it's going to play for the most part. Except now, it's prettier and it's on more powerful hardware, which means more special effects. Like how many ways can I do a video saying, wow, it's insane, like how crazy the game has just like stepped itself up from the PlayStation 2 hardware. Yeah, it skipped 2 generations, I'm sure it should. And the story, they haven't really told us anything on, considering they're keeping it very, very hush-hush, which I actually do appreciate. But yeah, it's just like, okay, you'll do a reaction video to a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. I guarantee you, all those reaction videos are going to be exactly the same, and you can line them up year to year to year to year. Oh my god, I didn't expect this. Oh my god, I didn't expect that. Like, from the Tango reveal trailer in 2015 to 2017, the orchestra trailer, and now the Monsters Inc. trailer, it's like, all right, we're getting excited for a new world every single time, and that's it. Like, 5 years is a long time to keep hype and interest towards a game. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not excited about Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm very much looking forward to the game. I pre-ordered it back when Amazon had that fuck up where it was only $40. Shout out if you guys actually got a hold of that deal as well. So I'm very much looking forward to the game. I think it's going to be fantastic. Do I have my concerns about it? Yeah, I'm concerned with the way Square Enix has been handling DLC as of late, especially considering Fraudulent Fantasy 15 Royally Fucked Up Edition. I have my concerns on that, but again, I can only talk about that so many times without regurgitating myself. You get what I'm saying? Like, this whole video as it stands is probably going to be a regurgitation of stuff that happened at the 2-minute mark. So yeah, that's why I haven't really been doing any sort of Kingdom Hearts related video. If it's something major and important and something that doesn't happen often, like the orchestra tour, I'll of course do a video on it. But if it's just stuff that we already seen before, it's like, it's not fun. It really isn't. When they announce the release date, I'll be excited because we finally have a date. But I'm not going to fully raise myself to like levels of Nirvana hype until I have the game in my hands. And that's how it should be, you guys, especially if you've been waiting 5 years since the announcement trailer. Like, I'm sorry, you can't keep a hype going for 5 years. I love Kingdom Hearts, we're all excited together, but let's be real, you guys. 5 years, that's almost a console generation. It is a console generation if you're looking at history. And so many games have come out since then, and I'm just being honest. Kingdom Hearts is not really a game series that, in my personal opinion, warrants a 5-year hype wait. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at how many great, amazing franchises have started and since released so many amazing games in the span of time that Kingdom Hearts 3 has been announced. It's like, all right, I'm going to be hyped for 5 years, 5.5 years waiting just to play a Kingdom Hearts game. And again, that's not a knock towards Kingdom Hearts. I'm sure you can apply this with any other franchise. But not any other franchise will really announce a game 5 years in advance and do a trailer every single year. And in most cases, those games don't end up being great at all. In some cases, they end up being good, like Persona 5. But again, that's an exception to the rule. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say, you guys. I'll be excited when I have the game in my hands. I'm not going to mislead you guys by doing all these clickbait videos and just force out half-ass Kingdom Hearts videos on any single piece of news that they'll have, like, oh, Tetsuya Nomura, you know, he coughed in, you know, an open room and there was a ton of people. Could this lead to Kingdom Hearts potentially having a Battle Royale type mode such as PUBG? Like, I'm not gonna make those type of videos. Like, come on now. Like, that's really, really, really pushing it. The new trailer was cool. I'm excited to see a Monsters Inc. world, a Toy Story world, and if they do a Treasure Planet world, that'd be awesome. But I would have been more excited if they announced the game last year and started showing off the worlds this year. That would have got me more hype. and I think that's a sign that I need to end the video before I freaking pass out. The new Utada Hikaru theme song is alright. I think it's okay. I think I need to hear it in its entirety before I make a full judgment call on it. But yeah, that's it, y'all. Kingdom Hearts 3. I'll be excited when it's actually in my hands and playable. That's all I wanted to say. For me, for now, my name is NGS, signing out, and like always, I will catch you guys later. I gotta get me a Ricola. Ugh.